Yusafzai. Today's video is about Rehman Baba, who is the Sufi poet of Pakhtuns, who lived more than 350 years ago in the city of Peshawar.
السلام علیکم.
السلام علیکم جناب.
څنګه حال دی؟
شکر جی الحمدلله
تاسو
صاحب.
څنګه یې؟
الحمدلله احسان
تاسو جی نوم؟
زما جی منیر حسین نوم دی.
منیر حسین. ډېر زبردست.
Rehman Baba was born in Peshawar from the tribe of Momand, which is the tribe of Ahmadzi Pashtuns, which is the subtribe of Yusafzais. So, Abdur Rahman Khan Momand was a Sufi poet that he did his poetry in a very simple tongue, which would describe the God and the attributes of Islam, and also about the relationship between the man and his love of God. So, this poetry is very interesting because Sufis were the one who, from the land of Afghanistan, spread Islam in the Indian subcontinent, and two-thirds of the world Muslim live in the Indian subcontinent in India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. And this is the work of the Sufi poet. And Sufi poetry is very important, and Pashto is a good source of Sufi poet. 343 poems Rahman Baba said, which is present in his Diwan. And his Diwan, which is the book of poetry, has been translated into more than 15 languages. And among the 343 poems, triple one has been translated into English, also in by Dr. Arbab, and it's also available. To listen to Rahman Baba poetry is very important, and this poetry goes straight to the heart, and it's very simple and very beautiful to understand.
بس زمونږ ته پته ده که نه استاد در کې چېرې پراته دي هغه نیکبختان دي چې ستا د دره ووتو نو در په در شو.
ماشاءالله.
نو
نور هم داسې مونږ ته یو څو شعرونه وایي.
ما خو پوره نظمونه یاد دي که نه کم کم ووایم تاسو ته.
د رحمان بابا زیات شاعري د خدای کلام او د خدای تعریف او تصوف باره کې دي.
ټول بغیر وایي خدای چې کوي زه چې کانم قرآن و حدیث کې بس څرګند دي منکر په اعتراض کولی نه شي. رحمانه دا د شعر دی که ایجاز.
ماشاءالله ماشاءالله.
لنډ به تاسو ته داسې وایي
عزت او زندگی راکړي. زه خو ډېر خوشقسمت یم
ما سره ډېر کلام دی.
بای اکسیډنټ او اتفاق سره ملو شو.
الحمدلله چې تاسو څه وایي نظم وایي چې نظم درته ووایم پهله هم ته کم
بالکل
دی.
بالکل.
گورا سے کردگار دے رب زما چې صاحب د کل اختیار دے رب زما امگی بزرگواران چې سو کېوای ترحماو بزرگوار دے رب زما نئی ساجت پچا باندې معقوف دے نه د هیڅ چا مینتبار دے رب زما د نیستی نه د هستی صورت پیدا کا اسے رنگ پروردگار دے رب زما ثانی دے د جمله و مصنوعاتو سامع دے ہر گفتار دے رب زما نہ اس چرے نہ مثل نہ مثال شتا داغو اتر و عطات دے رب زما ہر تعمیر چے د دنیا و د عقبا دے د ہما وانو معمار دے رب زما خوانندہ د نا نفیس و سخیفو دے دانندہ دے ہر اسرار دے رب زما کا ظاہر دی کا باطن دی کا مابین دی د ہما خبردار دے رب زما کہ پیدا کا پوشیدہ دی کا وسط دی د ہما وقفدار دے رب زما شریک نہ لری پخپل باچائے کے بے شریکا شہریار دے رب زما آسے نچ واحدیے دل عزا پا واحد وجود بسیار دے رب زما آجت نہ لری دا اس چاوا یاری تا لاغو سرا چے یار دے رب زما سے حاجت دے چے بل خواتا غوارم پخپل کور کے ہم کنار دے رب زما اس تغییر و تبدیل نہ لری رحمانا تل 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 برقرار دے رب زما.
ماشاءالله. اوس د دې یو معمولی هغه چې کوم خلک پویټری نه پوهیږي د هغې لکه یو هغه وکړي تشریح وکړي.
تشریح د دې دا دی چې د الله صفت دی الله هم دی د څومره چې خدای تعالی صفتونه دي نو دا خو ډېر زیات صفتونه دي خو رحمان بابا خو خپل هغه کې ویلي چې مقصد دا دی چې رحمان بابا چې څومره تعریف کړی دی خپل هغه باندې چې دا دومره غټ تعریف دی چې قرآن و حدیث نه دا ثابت دی د الله تعالی تعریف بیا دی پسې بیا رسول الله صلی الله علیه وسلم نو اتخوانی ویلې د کصورت د محمد نه پیدا کړي به خدای نه و دا دنیا کل جهان د محمد په روی پیدا شو محمد د تمام جهان ابا نبوت په محمد باندې تمام شو نشته پس له محمد انبیا نور له د محمد پیدا شوی چې بوی نه د آدم هو د هوا په صورت کې آخرین د پیدا شوی په معنا کې اولین د ارچا خدای مګنا بشکه چې بندا دی نور کل وانا صفات دی پرشتیا ک نبی دی ک ولی دی ک اسی دی محمد د هما وانو پیشوا چې دین د محمد بھی قبول کړي جنتی دی ک فاسق دی ک پارسا محمد د گمراهان او رهنما دی محمد د رړاندو د لاس آسا کرانا د پیروي د محمد دا غړنشت په جهان بل رانا محمد د بے چارو چارګر دی محمد د هر درمل لره دوا زرحمان د محمد د در خاک روبیم کمه خدای نه کده دې درجه دا
ماشاءالله ماشاءالله اور تاسو ماته یو دا خو داسې رحمان بابا شعر شته چې پښتنو بارے کې ویلي
وای کمکلو باندې وړې د رحمان ارسو ته ځانو خياروي او خيار بل شي
دا یو ځل بیا وایي یو ځل بیا
وای کمکلو باندې وړې د رحمان ارسو ته ځانو خياروي او خيار بل شي
Rehman Baba tomb is found on the Ring Road, Peshawar, in the area of Hazar Khani, and it's easily approachable from the Ring Road. And when you reach there, there is a festival on Thursday where they have Kawali. Kawali is ancient tradition which was present in ancient Israel, and then it came to Afghanistan, and from Afghanistan it came to Indian subcontinent, where with the music the Sufis would praise the God and also profess their love for God, and also tell people about God and what He wants, and the philosophy of the religion and the human rights were transferred to people. So this is very interesting that in the language of Pashto there is also Qawwali, and the classical music and the classical musical instruments have actually come from Afghanistan and spread to the Indian subcontinent. Most of the people think it came from India, but a lot of classical stuff has come from Afghanistan, which is the cradle of civilization, because most of the Indo-Aryan or Indo-European languages roots are from Afghanistan, the most ancient place in the Indus Valley civilization, which is the oldest in the world and predates that of the pyramids of Egypt. So, coming back to the Sufi poetry of Rehman Baba, which you observed, it is so beautiful, so simple that now people have taken notice of it. And it was the English when they came to Indian subcontinent. Uh, they actually translated some of his poetry back then to English. There was like English teacher at that time, and they were here in the missionary school, and they took notice of the poetry of the Raman Baba, and they were instrumental in translating some of the work into the English, which you can also observe. And the time of Raman Baba was the Mughal era. He was somewhere, you know, in the 1630s, which was the time of the King Shah Jahan. And his poetry is really simple, beautiful, with the 343 poems in the Diwan. And it has received a large praise. And most of the musicians, the current one and the old one, they are actually using his work for the songs. And the Rahman Baba poetry has a lot of philosophy and depth of meaning, which is really liked by the people. And apart from this, because of his Sufi regions, people come here to pray at his grave, and also they conduct this kawali, which is really interesting. And I hope one day I would be able to cover this kawali for you people. I would come and visit this tomb on Thursday, and I will cover the kawali for you. So because not many people understand about the deep meaning of the Pashto language, and also the beautiful Pashto poetry, which is so beautiful, just like the Rumi, the Khushal Khan Khattak, and the Rehman Baba, Hamza Baba Shinwari. They all have beautiful. And also, I will try to show the Sufi tradition of the Satar Bacha place in the Dabgari Peshawar, and also the Rehman Baba. This is something which a lot of people who are even in Peshawar, they don't know. And this aspect I wanted to show to you people, and I hope you would understand the beauty of this beautiful place and this beautiful poetry. It was actually H.G. Reverty, who was the missionary here in Peshawar during the time of the British. So Reverty was the one who actually translated some of his poetry after he discovered it, and he used to call him the poet of the Pakhtuns. And uh, and Rahman Baba poetry has been mentioned by Robert Simpsons, and some of it has been translated by him and also by Momin Khan. So Abdur Rahman Baba was really revered, and his beautiful poetry I hope you liked, because I showed some samples to you. And today the young generation has been discovering his poetry, and they are actually singing his songs, but maybe they don't visit his tomb, because his tomb is also very interesting because of the Thursday Pashto Kawali, and also there is a langar. Langar is like they give food to the poor people, which by the money donated by the people. And also there is an interesting library at this site. This library has so many books which one can see about Pashto. So anybody who's interested in Pashto and the poetry can come here and observe the books, which is right here in the Rehman Baba Trust. Unfortunately, this tomb was also target of the extremist Wahhabi Taliban, who don't understand, because they follow a really Saudi Arabia style Wahhabist Islam, and because the Saudi culture is not that developed as compared to that of the Indian subcontinent, they are lagging behind. So they don't understand the Sufi poetry or the Sufism. And but this is really interesting that people should come, and they should take uh, a pass or a moment in life where they should understand the Sufi beautiful poetry, and also understand the deep meaning and the philosophy of the life and the relationship between the man and the God, that why we are here on this earth and what is the meaning of life. So Rehman Baba opens the door through his poetry. And you can also enjoy the published work even if you don't know Pashto. As I told you, it is translated into more than 15 languages. Some people think Rahman Baba family was the big Maliks, which are the chieftains of the Moman tribe. But some people have another view, that he was a simple, learned man, and he would say that the wealthy drink water from the golden cup, but he would prefer the clay bowl of mine. That was what he said. And that describes the man and his poetry and his simplicity, all in just one phrase. Rehman Baba's work is scattered in various libraries worldwide, including 10 in Pashto Academy, Peshawar, 4 in the British Library, 3 in the Bibliothèque Nationale in Paris, as well as copies in the John Raylands Library in Manchester and the Bodine Library in the Oxford University. So, the first printed version was actually collected by the Anglican missionary T.P. Hughes and printed in Lahore in 1877. And this is the version that remains the most commonly used to this day. So, this was all about Rehman Baba and his work and the great poet which was remembered today. And I hope when you visit Peshawar, you can see this beautiful tomb and also enjoy the Sufi poetry and the Sufi Qawwali on the Thursday night. And hope you also remember me in your prayers for bringing you such a nice, well researched uh, documentary on Rahman Baba and his Diwan poetry. So, this was all about the great Sufi poet Abdul Rahman Khan Momand from the tribe of Momand. Momand is actually the place right next to Peshawar. Before it was in the tribal area, but now it is merged into Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and it is just less than 30 to 50 kilometers from the city center of Peshawar. And it is found on the border between Pakhtunkhwa and Afghanistan. Pakhtunkhwa was previously also part of Afghanistan for the record, right extending up to Delhi. So I hope you like my video and I hope you subscribe to my channel. Also, press the bell icon, and if there is any comments you want to do, please leave the comments. I would be gladly able to answer. And the subscription and also the like would greatly help us in maintaining this channel, and I hope you do that. And I hope to see you soon. And take care and see you again. Goodbye.